Hi guys, Romansiders here. It's July the 13th, 2012, and it's time for another Q&A. Junk Jack TV wants to know, if you are asked to save the world, what video game character would you be? First off, that's an awesome question, so thanks for asking. If I was going to be any video game character to save the world, then I would be Dante from Devil May Cry. He's just awesome. He knows how to save the world. He's done it multiple times in his franchise. He can hit wisecracks, so he can take on any demonic forces and lay the verbal smackdown on them, and he's part demon himself, so he would have the supernatural edge on them. And by them I mean whoever was trying to destroy the world. I think Dante is the best character equipped to save the world, and also he has names for his two guns, Ebony and Ivory, so it couldn't get any better than that. Now, I'm about to answer my own question here, but if I was going to be a comic book character and I had to save the world, then I would choose to be Spider-Man. I think it's the character I personally identify with. He's also very witty, so he could infuriate his enemies in style, and if you are going to save the world, then why not be Marvel's flagship character? It would be awesome. It's in the name. He's the Amazing Spider-Man. Though I can't say the same about the film that came out recently. But to go back to the original question, I would choose to be Dante as my video game character to save the world. The Crazy Kid Gamer wants to know, have you been a gamer all your life, even in 10 to 20 years' time? Yes, I've been a video gamer all my life up to this point. I first started playing video games in 1990 when my parents first got me an NES. The first games I got for it were Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. They came in a single cartridge, and I remember playing Mario Bros. And getting very frustrated because I would fall into the holes a lot or get attacked and killed by the enemies. And back then I didn't have much great hand-eye coordination, so it would be quite difficult for me to play with the gamepad while looking at the screen at the same time. That came later, and video games helped me improve my hand-eye coordination, so improve my dexterity in that way. As to when I'll be gaming in 10 to 20 years' time, I hope so. Not to get too philosophical about it, but who knows where any of us will be in 10 or 20 years' time, or what even video games will look like. Perhaps we'll be playing them in some Tron VR style environment, and we may or may not be playing on light cycles, who knows. And if you happen to be watching this in the future and YouTube is still around, then comment below and let me know what is video gaming like in 20 years from now. Gay asks, what is your favourite game from the Jack and Dexter series, and what do you think could be better in those games? My favourite Jack and Dexter game is the first game, Jack and Dexter, The Precursor Legacy. From a pure platforming perspective, I think The Precursor Legacy was the best game in the series, and it was just about Jack and Dexter going on an adventure to explore the world. There was quite a radical difference in Jack 2. It became much more edgier, and I can understand why they did that, because they wanted to give Jack more personality. In the last game he couldn't talk, now he can. I thought he became too brooding, and I didn't quite like that, and the GTA influence was okay, but I prefer the first game better. I think, again, as I said before, it had a pure essence of platforming about it, which I preferred. Personally, what I'd like to see would be another Jack and Dexter game set in the Precursor Legacy era, maybe a prequel, to get back to the roots of what the series was all about, and to get back to basics. I think that would be really great to see. Laurel HQ asks a number of questions, so I'm going to answer them briefly. He asks, who is your favourite game developer? What's your favourite game publisher? If you made a game, what would it be about, and who would you like to publish it? And do you like Pokemon? If so, what is your favourite game in the series? My favourite game developer is Ubisoft. My favourite game publisher is also Ubisoft. If I was going to make a game, it would probably be some Marvel DC crossover, and I would probably get Activision to publish it since they have most of the rights to superhero games. Yes, I like Pokemon. I probably enjoyed it more when I was younger, and my favourite game in the series is Pokemon Blue because it was the first game I bought, and I have fond memories of it, particularly the first 150 or 151. Thanks for your questions so far, I really enjoy answering them. Any more questions, please post them down below in the comments section. Again, I really like to answer them, and like me on Facebook if you want to keep up to date with me, what I'm doing, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, take care, peace out, and thanks for watching.